Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and interesting news that we have for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and that is the fact that the votes are officially in, and we now have a confirmation on what will be the next showcased weapon for the upcoming Developers Challenge, giving us a glimpse on one of the most interesting upcoming event quests that we have pending for early November. Actually, November 9th is when this event quest is set to drop, based on the fact that, like I mentioned a couple of weeks back, we have both the names, the monsters, and some of the rewards for each and every single event quest for free title update number 2 heading into the third one. So originally the North American Monster Hunter Twitter account posted that the next Monster Hunter Developer Challenge will be featuring the dual threat quest, which is releasing next month. Research and development will be challenging a powerful Malzeno and Shagaru Magala combo. We'd like you to decide the weapon being used by poll, and then they provided some details for like the longsword, the gun lance, the switch axe, and the bow. And in the North American Twitter account, basically the gun lance basically won by a landslide, 17,000 votes in, and the gun lance ended up being the winner, but we didn't have a confirmation as of then. But more recently, they went ahead and reposted once again some of the details, and they mentioned that the global votes for the next Monster Hunter Developer Challenge are in, and they can confirm the next weapon being showcased by research and development will be the gun lance. How will they fare against the Shagaru Magala and Malzeno dual threat? Find out next month. So of course, like I mentioned at the top of the video, this event will be dropping on November 9th. So right around that time, we will be seeing this brand new Developer Challenge video as they basically take down this single event quest with the upcoming gun lance. Now the interesting thing is, as you kind of begin to look into the voting, because they did also mention that the Capcom Asia and the Capcom Japan Twitter accounts will also be taking a poll, separate polls for what weapon is actually used. For the Capcom Asia poll results, the gun lance also won by a landslide, almost like 50% or like, yeah, almost 50% total in 158 votes. Not a lot of votes, but you know, they did end up winning by almost 50%. And then when you take a closer look at the Japanese version of the same poll, longsword, gun lance, switch axe, and bow, the longsword was pretty close, but ultimately the gun lance ended up winning by about 3% out of 77,000 votes. So a lot more people voted, but the result ended up being the same. It seems to me like the gun lance is something that people want to see being played. Or maybe a subreddit somewhere actually got together to kind of like rig the voting. Everyone picks gun lance, and then they make and force the developers to actually play the gun lance, which is something that it doesn't necessarily seem to happen all that often. Maybe part of that is also the ongoing discussion regarding the gun lance, where a lot of people keep saying that it's broken. I don't necessarily play gun lance. I haven't played it in quite a while, so I don't necessarily know how it is that it's actually broken. Do let me know in the comments what it is that people are actually saying regarding the gun lance being broken. I'm not up to date in that regard, but what we can say with certainty is the fact that the developers are now going to finally have to check out the gun lance, which is apparently something that they haven't necessarily done in a while based on some of the player feedback, which seems to be rather negative around that weapon as of right now. So that's about all the details that I wanted to go over with you guys today. Once again, this event quest, the dual thread, A Return in Russia Red, is a Master Rank 6-star quest with Shagaru Magala and Malzeno at the Citadel. The rewards will be, of course, crowns and a higher drop for mantles, you know, from 1 to I think 3% to 2 and 6%. So chances are, you know, you're going to get a better chance to be able to get mantles and special drops as well. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.